Greetings from the Casa de Single Wide News Studios. Leroy, your humble reporter, at your service. Well, now, we found out that there's been some lies on ex-President Trump. Imagine that. Imagine that. Yeah, the Washington Post printed a retraction on a story that they did. Excuse me. On a story that they did about a phone call where President Trump had, I think, called an election director. Anyway, the election director got fired, and they completely misquoted what the president said. Now, they had used this in the impeachment trial for President Trump as evidence. They used that article from the Washington Post as evidence that the President Trump had tried to unlawfully change the election results. Well, that's not what he did at all. So you'll also remember Officer Sicknick that supposedly was hit in the head with a fire extinguisher, and I think it was just yesterday, Nancy Pelosi saying something about this officer that got hit in the head with a fire extinguisher. The officer was never hit in the head with a fire extinguisher. He was not hit in the head with anything during this riot, whatever you want to call it. He got a little whiff of pepper spray, according to his brother, who talked to him after the incident was over. And other than that, he was fine. He died from a stroke later that day. It had nothing to do with anything that happened at the Capitol building. But they had him laying in state in the Capitol building and brought that up as the number one reason to impeach President Trump. And it was all lies. All of it was lies. The only person that was killed in that Capitol building riot, whatever you want to call it, there was one woman that was shot in the neck. I'm guessing with a rubber bullet, but it was at close range. And she died. Other than that, there was no physical injuries of anyone else that was there that were serious enough to report of people who were trying to protect the Capitol. So, as if there was any question, that whole impeachment thing was an absolute FRAUD. Well, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Talk to you real soon. Love you, everyone. Bye now.